so these guys are finishing this thing up the right way.
Oh yeah, your boy a little thick right now. I'm probably about 180, 186. Trying to get to 190 though. I've been seeing as I've been gaining weight, it's really not affecting me, so I'm good.
So you're gonna cruise and you're gonna bruise?
All day long.
That was this guy, Dres Anderson, talking about putting on weight but not losing any speed this spring, building up the playing weight so that you can cruise and you can bruise.
Yeah, exactly.
Dres Anderson, Kenneth Scott, two Utah wide receivers joining us to talk about spring ball. Guys, let's dive right into it. Another spring, your last spring, Dres. Kenneth, you're coming back from an injury, so it's been a while since you've been on the field. How have things gone for you guys so far this spring?
They've been going really great. I mean, we got a new offense. We're getting into it very well. We've installed about 75% of it. I mean, everything's going well. Travis is back. You know, everybody's happy about that. K. Scott's back. We're ready to make it happen.
Now, Kenneth, you know, Dres just said you're back. It's been a long, tough season for you to sit back and watch and not participate last year after going out against Utah State. That injury that you picked up in the first game of the year against the Aggies. How tough was it to go out and then sit back and you weren't able to participate and you got to watch guys through that season?
It was really tough, but then again, I always had to, be positive about it and know that they can make anything happen. And so, I'm just being up there in the booth and stuff, just watching the game, studying it, and helping out on any little thing I can help out with the people that needed anything like to work on or anything. And so it went good.
At the time when the injury happened, and I hate to make you watch it again, but when it happened, what was going through your mind at that moment? Did you know right then and there? Yeah,
I knew it because I heard 3 cracks, like 3 pops, like pop, pop, pop. And I was like, oh man, I'm not even gonna try to get up and walk off this. So, I knew it instantly as soon as it happened.
Now, Dres, you had other guys try and step up at the wide receiver position last year, but what did it mean to you? How much did it hurt you not having Kenneth on the other side when you were out there drawing double coverages?
Yeah, it did hurt me a lot. I mean, defenses would, put a safety over the top a lot of the games. And, I mean, if K. Scott's out there, it's a double threat, so you really can't do that. So, I mean, it did hurt. But, Fitzgerald, he did all he could do to, help and step up.
Now that you are back, Kenneth, I would think that it means more to you having to sit out last year and maybe gave you a new appreciation. In fact, earlier this week at one of the practices, offense didn't come out so hot. Coach said guys were maybe worried more about the cold weather and the rain than they were about focusing. and you talked to the guys. You had some words for the guys. I mean, you might say you chewed them out a little bit, but Coach said, that's a leadership role that Kenneth has taken on. And well, in fact, let's listen to what Coach Whittingham had to say about it.
Love it. Kenneth Scott is a leader, and he's a passionate football player. He plays with a ton of energy, ton of emotion, and he hit the nail on the head. Offensively, we were very flat today, and he wasn't very hard to diagnose, but he stepped up and said that it can't happen. We got to get that changed.
So, Kenneth, what does that mean to you to hear Coach Whittingham say, you know what, I love it. I love it when one of my guys steps up and doesn't leave it to the coaches, but one of the players steps up and says, hey, we got to do better than that.
I mean, it means a lot just hearing it from him saying, that he gives me props for something like that. I mean, it was kind of like it was flat out there, and so as soon as I made a play, I just try to bring some emotion back and, that passion or whatever. And I just wanted all the guys to do the same thing, whether Dres makes a big play, go out there and get excited for him, whether anybody, Bubba, like anybody, just get excited for him, and it's going to be contagious, and everybody's going to want to do the same thing.
Now, Dres, you're excited to have Kenneth back. Last year, you put up decent numbers, but maybe the team didn't meet goals that you wanted to have. How tough was that for you to be at the wide receiver position, a position where people say that these should be the stars of the team, these should be the excitement kind of guys, and you made exciting plays last year. We saw the plays that you made last year. How tough was it to go out and say, okay, I had a decent season, but the team didn't perform the way we wanted them to? Yeah,
I mean, it was real tough for me because, I'm making plays, and a lot of guys were making plays, and a lot of games, it came down to like last minute stuff and just critical errors that we couldn't overcome. But I mean, it hurt, and even though I had an okay season, I'd rather have a winning season. So it hurt a lot for me.
Now, you guys talked about something with spring. You mentioned you got a new offensive scheme coming in. You got a new offensive coordinator. Your third offense, your third OC in 3 seasons. How tough has that been, just all that turnover every year? And what has the transition been like under Coach Christensen? Because it seems like Coach Erickson was kind of more of a laid-back guy, and it seems like Coach Christensen is pretty vocal and pretty in your face.
Man.
I mean, Coach Christian is a great guy. I mean, he's the type of guy that, wants energy, and he loves energy. So, he's always trying to bring the passion out of you. And I love it, to be honest. I love both Erickson, too, because Erickson and him, I mean, they're both demanding, but they do it in different ways. And,
Erickson's just more laid back, and Christensen, he's up tempo and fiery. So, I mean, it's good. I mean, the transition, it's been odd, but I mean, we're kind of used to it. So it's nothing that we're not, can't adapt to. But it's been good for us. Christensen, he's not asking for too much.
And you said you're kind of getting used to it. In a way, some people would say, man, it's so hard for these guys to have all that change year after year. But since it's all you guys have known, does that help make it easier?
Basically, we're used to the change, so it's not like a big dagger on us. I mean, we're rolling with it, and we're going to do the best we can do with it.
And one thing that you hope won't change is who's under center this year. It's been a lot of turnover and a lot of injury problems with quarterback. You've got Travis back, you said, this spring. How much does that mean to you guys, having Travis back after the health scare he went through last season, and to have him out there running the quarterback position at camp this year?
I mean, it means a lot because, he has the most experience out of all the quarterbacks right now, and he's the most comfortable. And so, it means a lot. And right now, we're just building this confidence back in spring ball, which is a great thing because now he has, some more swag out there, which we all like.
Oh, yeah. Travis is out there swagged out, and he's a leader for our team. So it's just good to have him back around, and we're happy to know that he's healthy.
Everybody's happy to have Travis Wilson back, happy to have Kenneth Scott back from injury, happy to look forward to a 2014 season and a bowl game this year.
Most definitely. We're going to make it happen.
All right, so that's the goal. Guys, you ready to take us to break?
Yes,
Let's do it.
All right, Dres, that's you.
All right, stick around because later in the show, we'll be introducing a former Utah baseball player who's trying to make his big league dreams become a reality.
And you can watch it happen right here. But first, here are the rest of today's NBA Finals.